Wagwan popcorn. Woo-hoo. Alright, Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading and this video. Do step in and deliver your messages to your children. Deliver your messages to your children. Thank you. Ooh. Oh God. Oh, I want some more light. Let there be light. Hang on. You know where she's my command. Can you see me? I can see you. Can you see me? Oh God! I'm trying to fix Dr. Ali Quinn's dentist. Ali Quinn, Dr. Ali Quinn's work. Trying to maintain it until I can find a dentist that's not trying to sabotage me and my child, you know? All right. Let's see. Most high, most high. The deliciousness of the most deliciousness. What you got for us today? What do you want to talk about? What is that? haven't used this deck in a long time. Okay. Let's see. What are you gonna do today? Okay, we're gonna get a little bit more personal. We're gonna hone in on the different signs. What y'all wanna know about love, work, social life? I heard social life. Okay, so what's social life? Your social life is basically your environment, those you interact with, be it on a personal basis or like indirectly, directly and or indirectly. So we're going to do social readings today. We're going to take a look at our social situation. So let's get my handy dandy dictionary. And let's look up the word social. I got all type of shit on my bed because I've been doing all type of cool stuff. Look at this. I made myself a scarf, which I won't put on right now, but I can wear it like this. I can wear it like this. I can wear it like this. The back look like that. That's my scarf. I'm currently working on this project for my boobs. And I made Malika a scarf. It's a plain one, black and white. Yeah. We're basically constructing our wardrobe the way how we want it. I also made myself this boob tube. Representing for the red, black, and green. Hail up to Marcus Garvey, most honorable God of War, Marcus the Messiah Garvey. I altered this. This one was its own thing. And I added that blue piece to it. And I added this crochet neck part. I want to look like a lady. Fool the world into thinking I'm a girl. And then the back. I slipped a piece of it in the back. And left the back split. Because you know I like it naughty. Just a bit. Just enough. I will show y'all some more of my projects that I've been working on, but nah, let's get back to this. I really feel like it though. Okay. Sheesh. Is the fashion swagger jackers out there wanting to jack my designs? Eh? When y'all steal my designs, just know you're gonna pay me for them too in the future, one way or the other. Okay? You will pay. Either me or nature. Right. Oh yes, I made these earrings. did not appear. I made that one. I made that one. And y'all know this one. I made the choker too. And I altered this shirt. Simple design. But you just add some spice to it. I crocheted this lovely, I don't know what it is yet. Could become a belt. It's just like that all the way. Could become could become something like that. It could become a choker. Yeah. It could become like a sash. I could put it like on a dress or something. Just do some swirls. Just make it swirly whirly. Just make a plain whatever color dress and just swirl it. So I don't know what it's gonna become yet, but I was just doodling. Let's see what else. I got this bathing suit I'm working on. So I got one pink boob, one mauve boob. And then yellow fits somewhere. Probably go around my neck. And this is the matching choker. You have to have matching bits, of course. Yeah. So yeah, still working on that one. Swagger Jacker. Oh, and then we got this blue. That I made into a tee. How does that fit into the equation? You'd have to wait to find out. It's a thong for thong, thong, thong. Just put it on my backside. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. But yeah, all these colors are going into this one project. Thanks to the Most High, I have a talent for color. That's why I was able to mix and match all these different colors together and make this beautiful garment. Look at that. I'll be a walking work of art, just like I like it, like I've always been. Anybody who knew me from the past, they'll know I've always been a trendy bitch. Before Rastafari, during Rastafari, and still during Rastafari, but it's like I'm going into a new era. So, new era, new fashion. When I was working at the barber shops on that whole road, I used to light up the whole road every time that I walk. What is it, Hayes Road? Working at Ben's Studio and Fade Kings and Harry's Barbers. My fashion sense always turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. And people could never handle it. Because they don't have no swagger. Their swagger boring. And your swagger normal. Y'all is swaggerific. Are you regular? Y'all ain't bold enough to be swaggerific. Y'all wanna fit in. I don't wanna fit in. And I don't wanna stand out. I just wanna be me. And by just being me, I stand out. The car we drive is an expression of who we are. The clothes we wear is also an expression of who we are. So if you're wearing clothes that don't really represent you, who are you representing? See, I don't fit anywhere into society. I'm in a bracket all by myself. So that's why my stuff is original. If I get the pleasure to do what I want to do for myself, my stuff would be original. Once I'm given what I need to do what I want to do for myself, my vibes is original. Nobody, nobody got these. Because nobody else is me. Nobody else would say, ooh, let me do something like this for a shirt. I could put this in a picture frame. And you see this? You see the shapes? I'm not even done with this yet. I'm not even done with this yet. Y'all gonna see the finished product. So they tried to make me poor so that I can't have nice clothes. So I can't look nice. They tried hard to keep money out my hands so I can't look nice. But God gave me skills. And I look better than you. You could never keep a good woman down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Somebody, you can't stop me. Okay, let's see. Let's put these here until I'm done here. All right, most high. Okay, so yeah, we were looking at social. S-O. The poisons. They're working on my eyesight. Ha ha ha. S-O-C. Is this what people who wear glasses see the world like? That's annoying. Yeah, I drank some coffee this morning and it made my booty start to hurt me, so I know that's the poison. And I guess it's something that's meant to put me to sleep or something, so it's working on my eyes. It's cool. So S-O-N, let's see, S-O-C. Yeah, man, I couldn't fucking see just now. But as time passes, it wears off, innit? Okay, so social. living in a community of society living in a community semicolon of society or its organization, sociable, uh, some kind of gathering. I don't know what word that is. Some kind of gathering. Okay, so if I'm doing social readings, then this is related to your, let's say, your community, living in a community of society. So, Mosai, which one are we working with? The community vibe or society? What society? Society, okay, community would be more like in our immediate vicinity. Um, Society would be wider, a wider net, a wider network. Society. Or its organization. So its organization would talk about the structure, aka the systems that we live by. That's all social. So, like, what social norms, so to speak. Okay, so what are we working on? Community, society, and its organization. Community, society, community or society and its organization. Okay, so God want to hone in on society and its organization today. Okay. Okay. That don't even surprise me. Yeah, there's some things that God wants us to know about real life as they have made it. And that's the reason why my readings keep coming out based on that subject. Because it's like we can't be walking around playing a game and we don't even know what game we're playing. We don't know any elements of the game. Life is like a big Monopoly game, so to speak. There's many games in one, many challenges. You honestly, if you don't want to see them as games, you could see them as challenges. If you don't want to see them as challenges, you could see them as classes, lessons. Okay, but yeah, life is something to be understood so that we can master it. If you don't understand it, you can never master it. You understand? So the reason why my readings come out like this on this channel is because God wants you to know what you need to know so you can master life. Master your life, not other people's. Master your life. Okay? Because trying to control someone, that's a waste of your life. Okay? Especially if God owns that person. I mean, God owns everybody, but you see when somebody dedicate their life to God, instead of God just generally owning them, like they consciously give themselves to God too, that person can't be touched. That's God's. Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, give unto God what is God's. You understand? So that's the reason why my life is the way it is. People keep pursuing me and they keep holding them L's. Loser, 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 loser. Because I've given my life to God, for real. Some people be pretending, some people just say that for whatever reason, but when I say that, it's because I'm telling the truth. I've given my life to God because there's nobody else worthy of it. So anybody want to get to me have to get through God. God is worthy of owning me. Nobody else is worthy of owning me. Nobody. No angel, no deity, no person. That's how I see life. That's my social norm. I belong to that social organization. So that reveals that we have many social organizations within our grand social organization. This is what our matrix look like. Our school of thought, our train of thought, it determines our social organization. It determines who we chill with, who we ignore, who we rate, who we don't rate, what we like, what we don't like, what we do, what we don't do. All that is stemmed from our train of thought, our school of thought. Okay, because some of the things we know we didn't teach ourselves, somebody else taught us that. So we could call that school of thought. And so this channel is definitely here to remind us that we need to reclaim our mind. We need to reclaim our thoughts so that we can reclaim our own direction in life. Okay, if somebody else is the master of your thoughts, then they direct your life. Okay, so if you don't give power to anybody over your thoughts and your life, you might as well give it to God, because nobody else can be trusted. Everybody else is selfish. Okay, they'll put you up and take you down at their own convenience. That's just how humans are. Okay, when they're met with a hard choice and they know the right thing is to give you the blessing, they'll give it to themselves still, just because they can. Because human beings are selfish, majority of them. Majority of them. People like me are rare. We are not the norm. We are not the majority. Okay? If we are in a situation and we know that it's better to give somebody the blessing, we're going to give it to them, because we know that by giving it to them, that secures our own blessing. You see? So those who don't have God as their ultimate power, they're going to think in a selfish manner, because they think they have to. They don't believe in miracles. Okay? And that's why they make the decisions that they make. They tend to put themselves first and fuck over somebody else, even though they know that that person deserves the blessing. You see it? They don't understand the game. They don't understand the rules. And that's why they don't know how to play the game. So people like us, we study the rules of life. So we know how to play the game. We master the game. If God say bless that one, because that means that God got your blessing. It's not your job to bless yourself. It's your job to pass the blessing on to that person, because they rightfully deserve it. And wait your turn. Y'all think I'm talking shit? You live long enough, you come back and say, I was right. I'm 45 years old, about to make 46 in a couple months. I've had some practice. I've had some time to study life. Study how life works. Study God. Get to know God. Get to know how God works. Get to know the game of life. 46 years of experience I have. And what I came into this life with from my last incarnation. I have that information and what I've learned for these 46 years that I have been here. Okay? So I have a good idea what I'm talking about. All right? This is not new to me. If it wasn't so, I wouldn't tell you that it is so. Okay? Because if I tell you the wrong thing deliberately, God will have my head. I will suffer for it. God don't choose favorites. We are paid according to our works. That's how God moves. So if we want to be loyal, we get paid as loyal soldiers. If we want to be fucked up people, then we're going to take that too. We're going to take judgment for that behavior too. Just because God has seeing me worthy of being blessed and highly favored. It don't give me the right to do wrong by others. Because the reason why God sees me as blessed or sees me as worthy of being blessed and highly favored is because I do right by others. And I do right by God. See, you gotta work to get paid. My blessings are only sure because I've been putting in the effort to do right by God and do right by others and do right by myself. This tooth right here is supposed to be fucked up right now. This one. If you see what's going on at the back, they tried to make this whole tooth fucked up. They wanted me to be ugly. And God is so fair. God is so just. By looking at me, you'll never know what's going on back there. I had to tell them Dr. Ollie Quinn did his job in sabotaging my tooth. So that they don't think that the man didn't and go and kill him or want their money back or something. I had to say it publicly. It's fucked up behind there. He did what you asked him to do. He did what you paid him to do. But God is the game master. God decided Chanel doesn't deserve what you hope for her. So no, you're not gonna make the Empress ugly. I want her to be beautiful. She deserves to be beautiful because she hasn't done any wrong to deserve being seen as ugly. You see it? So God gave them their wish, and God gave me my wish. They want my teeth to be fucked up. God fucked up the inside, the back part. And I want my teeth to be beautiful. So God gave me that part. Now tell me that's not a miracle. Just, come on. It's like, look, y'all already did that. That's enough. Okay? I didn't deserve that either. But God said, you know what? He's gonna allow you to take that on. Okay? You can take that W. Right? Because you're not gonna get any more. You're not gonna get any more than that. God said have that one. All the rest, you see all these are my W. W, 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 that's mine. W, 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 mine. Wicked, I am too wicked and bad mind. Y'all think you can stop me? Y'all think y'all can dictate my life, my fate, my fortune? As long as I keep holding on to God, doing what God tell me, God give me the cheat codes, bitch. All my dreams, my thoughts, my visions, my prayer, God give me the cheat codes, and I listen, and that's why I win. I'm a walking, talking, breathing, eating, shitting miracle, bruv. Ah, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Glory. Shit. God is the bomb. God is the bomb diggity. That's what you call a just God. God of justice. My whole life is a miracle. Y'all know competition for what I'm working with. Anywho, back to the love. Forget the haters. Okay, back to the lovers. Okay, so we're checking on our social. Okay, how we doing this most time? Are we gonna do like the men and signs, women and signs, or are we doing a collective social? Okay. Okay. So on this one, we're gonna do a collective social reading, and then in the next couple of readings, we're going to do the men and the women, all signs social readings so that you get messages that are more closer to a personal reading. Okay, but this one is for us as a collective, so a general sense of our social status. Okay, and then I want us to get more of an idea of what's going on closer around us. So yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, so for that then, for the general collective social reading, where do we find the answer for that? Seriously? Okay, well, this is gonna be part one. Oh, you better not. Nope, we don't care. Well, I don't care. You could talk to him yourself. I love you dearly, Most High. I love you dearly, but we're not doing that. Okay? I am going to step back from your conversations with that young man. I have nothing to do with that. Please? I'm not going to waste my time and my energy casting pearls to swine. My energy is pearls. My time is pearls. My presence is pearls. And he's a swine. Okay, so our social status. What does God want us to know collectively? Let's find out. Because we got grown up things to do. We don't have time to play with children. No. You got laughing advocate of evil. Yeah, we laugh at the advocates of evil. We don't have time to play with children. That shit is just funny because they're stupid. If they knew the rules to the game of life, then they wouldn't choose to be evil. But you see, they're so low in the hierarchy. They're so low in the hierarchy of players that they choose to be evil. It don't matter how many thousands of years they've been alive. Man like Ptah. You've been alive so long and you still don't know that evil is a weak ass choice to make. It's like, what have you not learned about being evil that you still need to be evil? Or maybe that's just your job. I don't get it. Because you think that the longer you're in the earth, the more lessons you learn, the more you'll change your ways because now you know better until you're kind of like crystal clear, pure water. You know what I'm saying? But your water is quite muddy still. Your water kind of look like my skin tone. You can't see through that. That's why you make these dumb decisions. You and all the idiots who follow you, who get paid to do wicked things to me and other people. They've been playing the game for so long and they still don't know the rules of the game. That's why they keep being advocates of evil. So we go and laugh at them. Yeah. Nobody got time for y'all. Yeah. Public club of society. Ah, y'all. The whole public. We laugh at all evil, bruv. Y'all are the children in the classroom that's wearing the dunce hat. Yeah, you officially got your dunce hat. Look at the card that's at the top of the next deck. Teacher. Y'all are definitely not teachers. Y'all are just idiots. So long you in this earth just living and doing the same dumb shit over and 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 over. Losing and losing and losing and losing and losing and telling yourself, one day I'm gonna win. One day I'm gonna win at what? Trying to do evil to someone that don't deserve it? It'll never happen. If that person is actually evil, then you can hold on to hope. But if that person don't go around hurting other people and they live trying to hold up God's laws, they treat other people good, they treat themselves good, there's no way that your evil can touch that person. Or else what does that make of God? That makes God look like a liar. Then that makes God look like God is not a just God. And God can't afford to have its reputation and its name soiled. You understand? So there's no way whatsoever that you can ever get success in hurting someone who is living for God, who is treating others well and treating themselves well. There's no possible way. None. Ever. God is our strength. God is our refuge. God is our secret place. You should read your Bible. You should stop talking shit about the Bible and actually read it. Because a lot of the rules of the game of life is in the Bible. The letters BIBLE stand for Basic Instructions Before Living Earth. You want to be in the flesh? They teach you how to be in the flesh. All the lessons aren't in there, but there's a lot of lessons in the Bible. Stop seeing it as some holier than holy book and pick the sense out of any nonsense that they might have stuck in there to confuse us. Get a clue. Stop seeing it as religion and see it as teachings from our elders, our ancestors, those who have been living in the earth before us. They've interacted with God. They've interacted with the universe. They've interacted with other people. They've interacted with governments and kings and princes and Jezebels and demons and aliens or extraterrestrials. It's in the book. The Bible. Stop this religious crap. Just be a decent person. Be a fair person. Be a representation of the God of justice. As best as you can. The more you get it right, the better your karma. That's how you win at life. That's how you create for yourself a bright and prosperous future. You see me? Nobody can dim my future. Nobody. I'm gonna be a rich bitch in the future. It don't matter how long it take, I'll wait. Because I know that's my fate, that's my fortune. I worked for it. Not just by doing things that's going to earn me money, but by doing things whereby I'm creating good karma for myself. I will reap what I have sown. So nobody can fuck up my future. It don't matter how much magic and for how long. You can't stop this. God is a just God. All I have to do is keep playing my part, and I will walk right into my financial victory. I already have my spiritual victory. I got my emotional victory. I love my social victory. I don't need a whole bunch of friends. I just need real ones. My financial victory, I'll wait. Because y'all think that me not having money is going to stop me. Stop me from doing what? I still have nice clothes. I still look good. I still eat well. God still provide for me. What's that stopping? As long as I keep walking with God and doing what God said, God will keep on providing for me. God said, not one of my children shall sit on your sidewalk and beg your bumperclot bread. And y'all wonder why I'm so blessed. You should read the book. Read the bumperclot book. They have lived it. They have experienced it. They have walked with God and they told us about it. They left messages for us. And if you don't believe what's in the book, as you read it, it'll stick in here. And as you live it and you see it manifest in your life too, in this day, you'll know that what they said was true. That's our social status. You want to play the game of life and you don't know the rules. How you expect to win? And then y'all want to be offended at every good thing that God sends my way. Every blessing that God sends my way. I wore that little one orange, the orange crochet top that I made with the orange this that I made, and I wore that. And from the time I wore that with some jeans, my life got wonky. All the jealous people them started to crawl out from under their bumperclot rock. The man them start to go stupid. And that's why I don't care to make myself beautiful and show y'all my real self. Y'all can't handle it. The other day I was sleeping and I was having a dream. And in this dream, I'm seeing one thing. But when I woke up, I realized that somebody was having sex with me in my dream. I was like, God, you need to take care of that. So they had me in dream state, showing me one image, got me dealing with something else while they were actually having sex with me. And I only realized when I woke up. Because it's like that part of whatever happened, it became solidified, or it showed itself in my consciousness. But while I was in the dream, I didn't have a clue that was going on. But when I woke up, God showed me what was really happening in the dream. I was like, Most High, you need to take care of that. That's a violation of my person. And I know it's because I make myself beautiful. I'm not used to people treating me like that because I don't ever show my real self like that. How many times I come out here and walk up myself and twist up my body and do all kind of thing. And now, since I wore this little outfit, all of a sudden I have all these admirers. See how fickle human minds are. You see how weak human minds are. I've been coming on in here for years, making myself look nice. But that outfit hit hard. Even certain celebrities showed up in my life telepathically. Because they felt some type of way. So they tried to make me feel some type of way. Like, climb down, bitch. Who do you think you are? Where you going? Bitch, I done outdo you long time. You not on my level. I sit on my own throne. I don't look at yours. Mine is higher than yours. You a celebrity, I'm still higher than you. You fear me. I don't fear you. I gave you a little piece of me and y'all can't handle it. And y'all are up here in most of the people their mind. If they ever knew what is the word? Y'all walk feeble. how feeble your self-confidence is. If your fans ever knew how feeble your this is why y'all kill people like Aaliyah. When y'all see somebody on the rise that's capable of sharing the spotlight with you or even taking the spotlight off you, instead of you stepping up your game, you try and take them out. Y'all are weak. Y'all are no competition for me. Y'all are just singers. I shape the world for real. Y'all talking about being an example to entire generations. My name is going to live on. If I don't do anything more than what I've already done in society, y'all still can't outdo me. Because y'all are shallow. Y'all are weak, for real. Y'all are afraid of Caesar. Y'all don't have God. Y'all are no competition for me. Let's make that clear. Y'all think that you reach the top and nobody can come up there and outdo you. Y'all are not hard to outdo. Y'all can't sing. I sing, I rap, I do opera, I do soca, I could do classical, I could do Motown, I could do jazz, I could do reggae, I could do pop. That's why you're scared. That's why you're afraid. I could do you and you can't do me. I can match and surpass you. That's why you're afraid. And then I got the nerve to make myself look good too, so I actually proved to the people that I am somebody. Oh my God, we gotta do something about this bitch. Suck your mother. I'm sitting on my throne. Remember that. Because y'all are just singers. I am so much more. I make my own clothes. I design my own clothes. I can dance. And I'm sure I can make a beat if I sit down in front of what I need to make a beat. A good ass beat. Y'all little pebble foot can't fit in my rascal shoes. You a pebble, I'm a bumbleclad rock. I'm a rock star. For real. I'm a real rock star. Arr. Wanna come measure your bumbleclad self next to me? I don't give a fuck how big your name is around the world, bitch. Your name don't reach as far as my name. And I haven't even started what God planned to do with me yet. I barely scratched the surface. And it's been years y'all been scared of me. Since the very beginning of this shit, y'all been scared of me. Be afraid. Be very afraid. If you don't get the fuck up off your lazy ass and keep practicing your gifts and your talents and your skills, be afraid, bitch. Because I'm not gonna cool my fire to make you comfortable. Y'all deprived the world of Aaliyah and left us with just you. Y'all deprived the world of Whitney Houston and left us with just you. Y'all deprived the world of Tupac. Y'all deprived the world of Michael Jackson. Y'all deprived the world of Bob Marley and left us with just you. Y'all can't replace these people. Y'all are not on these people bumbleclad level. And y'all not gonna be able to take me out the way that y'all took them out. I promise you. On God. I can write my own songs, bitch. Songs full of substance. Shit that the world will play for years and years like Bob Marley tuned them. Shit that's teaching people something. Music that'll change your life when you hear it. Y'all think you're spellcasters? Y'all don't match up to me. Y'all don't measure up to me. And God hasn't even started to really use me yet. I would be afraid if I were you. But you need to stop being afraid and get on your grizzy. I didn't get like this because I don't practice. I practice. I do what I love. And when you do what you love, you only get better and better at it. Get a clue. Stop being a scaredy bitch, because y'all ain't gonna take me out the game like y'all did to Aaliyah and all those other singers that y'all are afraid of. Afraid of competition, yet you're at the top. You're at the top and you're afraid of competition. That means you are not at the top by your own admission. You're not hard to beat. That's our social status. And don't let me start calling her your name, because I will happily come on here and call her your bumbleclot name. For right now, I'm trying to respect you people by keeping your names anonymous. But you know. About I want your throne. Girl, I look down on your throne. You look up on mine. Fuck, I'm gonna be looking at your throne for? You have to look up to see mine. Stop lying to yourself, and y'all need to stop lying to each other. And tell each other the truth. I am one to watch. That's why y'all been watching me. The fuck? That's our social status. Excuse me. Put on one nice outfit, y'all get scared. God wanna get in on this conversation. We got human resources. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. MP, Member of Parliament, Lawmaking Assembly. See? I'm important personnel. Y'all are just singers. I'm an official government representative. I'm an official government officer of the spiritual kind. Spiritual government. My spiritual ranking high. You need to look up to see me. I look down when I want to see y'all. I am one of God's human resources. That's why y'all need to look up to see me. Y'all not on my level. I don't want to sit with you. Y'all ain't real champions. Y'all are posers. I'm a real champion. That's why you watch me. That's why you're scared of me. When I rise, you get scared. Every time I go up a little bit in the physical world, because in the spiritual world, I'm already up there. Every time I manifest that shit in the physical world, you get heart palpitations and shit. Your day gets ruined. You can't stop my rise, so you better get used to it and tell your heart be still. And if you don't practice and upgrade your skills, I'm going to outdo you in the physical realm shortly. Or whenever God ready. Y'all don't have no vocal range. Y'all can't sing. Y'all are getting the big jobs. And y'all are lip singing on these jobs. The fuck? Did we come out to listen to you or watch you lip sing? Trash. Complete and utter trash. That is disgraceful. Who is your management? If I was your manager, you could have never been like that. You so important that you're getting invitation to sing at governmental parties and shit. And you go there and fucking lip sing? I thought you were a singer. I thought you were an entertainer. That's ridiculous. That's irresponsible. That's bullshit. What am I paying you for? Get all these big jobs and you're going in there lip singing. What nonsense. That's pointless. Singing over a recording that's probably been auto-tuned and shit. Can't fucking sing. Y'all ain't hard to beat. I sing in a real life. I rap in a real life. I do dancehall in a real life. I could do opera in a real life. I do Motown in a real life. Blues in a real life. Soca in a real life. Calypso in a real life. Rock in a real life. Y'all are jokers. Can't hold me. So, but God says, show you, we got human resources, we got member of parliament, they're getting paid to do it. I'll be getting paid. We got hospital energy, that's healing. My music will change the world in a positive way. My music is something that you can learn from. It'll change your life, it'll change your mood. Y'all want to talk about how music is spells. Yeah, my music is a spell too. But it doesn't drag you to hell, it takes you to heaven. I'll be more requested than you. And I know how to take you to heaven and make you have a great time going there. I'll be something wonderful to look at. People gonna be like, yes, you can take me to heaven any day. You make me want to get to know God. I thought living for God was boring. Yeah, they lied to you. So not only can I look better than y'all, I make my own shit and all that. I can write my own music, my own spells, and I'll change the world. Y'all wanna compete with people and drag people down and drag yourself down and all type of bullshit. My music don't carry that energy. Okay? We're not the same. Our purpose is not the same. I'm here for the healing. Look, Ministry of Health. I'm here for the healing of the nation. Y'all be on some demon shit. Some death shit. Some weak bitch shit. Y'all don't stand in your power. So y'all can't give females the power to stand in their power. Because y'all be contorting yourself to be wanted by these stupid men who don't even deserve you. Y'all be talking shit to please these men and please their their wicked way of going about how they deal with women in the first place. They already don't respect us. And you give them more power to disrespect us. Making them feel like they're so special. When they're not. Your life will be so much better without them. Tell me I'm lying and let it be true. Listen, just leave me alone. Okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, or else what I know about you, I will come and make the whole world know about you. And your reputation is your currency. Your reputation is your value. Don't let me fuck up your reputation with the truth about who you really are. Leave me alone. When they send you for me, tell them you didn't see me. To save your fucking self. Because I will gladly come on here and call your name loud and proud and brawling. Rip you down from your high place if you fuck with me. Leave me alone. Let your fans stay in the delusions that they have in their mind of you. You got up your woman dark magic because of my church. See, y'all want to fight against me. Y'all want to cut down my tree before it even bloom. God damn, this is supposed to be a social status reading, and this is what God want to talk about. I guess so. Well, there's more anyway. But yeah, God want to address these superstars who want to be coming up in my face trying to make me feel like I'm a nobody and I'm nothing. If I was nobody and nothing, y'all wouldn't waste your time coming around me, period. Y'all wouldn't waste your time trying to bring me down, period. It's because I'm up so high why you want to bring me down. You see how high I am. And you want to lie to yourself about how high I truly am. Because it makes you feel better. You love your house of delusion. Delulu. Yeah. Y'all coming trying to influence corruption and whatnot. Eh? Where there's actually civil behavior and peace. Exactly. See how I'm out here not bothering you people. I'm just living my life. Doing what I got to do. Because they see that I'm sitting on top of the world. They want to come pull me down to the ground. You can sit on top of the world too. There's enough space. But you don't work for it, so you don't deserve it. Duh. With your adolescent behavior, want to come up to adults. I got grown stuff to do. I don't have time to play with children. Grown people, they actually work on their gifts and their skills and their talents. That's what grown folks do. Grown folks don't try to pull other people down from their high place just so that they themselves can feel like they're higher than. That's adolescent behavior. It don't look good on you. Fair enough, you can't sing like Aaliyah, you can't sing like Whitney, you can't sing like me, but at least do what you do and do it well by giving yourself time to practice. Taking time to practice. I've been working on achieving that Mariah Carey scream. That's original. I want to do that. And you know what I do? I practice. I'm very far. But if I keep at it, I'll be able to do it. You work for what you want in this life. I'm not going to compete with Mariah Carey and hate on her and wish that she lose her gift. No, you can do it. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm not trying to do it to outdo her, but I like it. And for me to be a great singer, because I'm listen, when it comes to me and my range, I'm very versatile. So there'll be times when I come out looking like a lady. And I have to have the vocal range and the sophistication and the delicateness and the feminine vibe to go with it without being pretentious. I have to actually be able to sit and master that energy for it to really. And then when I'm ready, I get my girl like this. Can't believe it's the same person. That's called self mastery. I work for what I want. So y'all wonder, how can I be so cool looking good in girl clothes and looking good in boy clothes, and how come I can jump into my feminine energy and jump back into my masculine energy? Shit, I didn't wake up like this. I practice. I practice. Sometimes you gotta make yourself look stupid. Y'all seen me on here barking and it don't come out right. And I be embarrassed, but I don't stop. I keep going. I'm a big dog. You know? I'm a big dog. I don't want to sound like a chihuahua. You know? No, man, you gotta practice. Yeah, we don't go. Too many people take me for idiot for we go. No. You hear me? Yeah. You hear me and you feel me. You ain't gonna laugh at my bark. Because I bark and I bite. I prefer to bark and you hear me. I don't want to have to bite you for you to hear me. Okay, so we got a podcast coming. Podcast just because. Okay. Army. See? I'm waking up my soul family. Okay, we got Obiaman Dark Magic. Yeah. We gotta stand up and fight back against y'all and your social oppression, bruv. So that what y'all are doing to me is social oppression. Y'all are trying to keep me down so that y'all can remain feeling comfortable wherever y'all are at, because y'all ain't up that high. If y'all get scared and I'm so low, people would hear me calling y'all name and think to themselves, who the fuck she thinks she is? To think that she's in the same category as these mega stars. But if only they knew. If only they knew. Y'all are only posers. So although y'all are mega stars, it's not reflected in your work. When we compare you to people who are actually mega stars, we can see why they're mega stars. Y'all are only mega stars because the industry pushed you. Y'all can't sing. A lot of y'all can't rap. Y'all don't got nothing to talk about that people would want to listen to over and over and over again. People don't go seeking your music like that. That shit just have to come up in a playlist somewhere. Your stuff is good, but it ain't that great. And you know that within yourself. And that's why when you see talent like Aaliyah, y'all get scared. Y'all took her out. Y'all took her out the game, bruv. Y'all don't want that type of competition. So if the people who praise y'all and hold y'all in such high esteem know how lowly you see yourself, they'll understand why I'm a problem to you. They will understand why I could dare conclude that I am competition for you. without being competition for you. Because I drive in my own lane and I sit in my own throne. Y'all are scared of my lane. Y'all are scared of my car. Y'all are scared of my throne. Like y'all were afraid of Aaliyah's. And Left Eye. Y'all are afraid. Nobody rap like Left Eye. Nobody got vibes like Aaliyah. You take them out the game, but their essence, their energy, their vibe is still up there. Forever. And before I could get in the game, y'all are trying to remove me. Trying to kill my confidence. So that the world never gets to see me as a musician. I love music. But I don't give a fuck about being in the industry at this time. So you got time to practice. Y'all managers and your heads of whatever department, where however the music industry go, they can't fuck with me the way that y'all, the way that they fucked with y'all. So until that changes about the industry, I definitely don't care about being part of it. I do not want to sit with y'all. I promise you. Because I'm nobody's fucking bitch. Unless I want to be. Yeah. So I guess we're talking about this on the podcast because the army got some dark magic. Okay, so Obeah Man is dark magic. So going to, let's see. We got there's method to what appears to be madness, and we got laughing. And that's only gonna be short lived. So that's saying that it's gonna spark y'all wanting to do some bullshit to me, and maybe you might get some kind of little mini W on me. So if this is hurting your feelings, what I'm saying, I'm a podcast right now, is hurting your feelings and your army, eh? Y'all gonna fling some dark magic at me. It's cool. It's cool. Do you? But whatever laughing y'all get out of it is only gonna be short lived, as usual. Let's see what else. We got the governor of the underground city. That would be y'all people. Elders. Cleaner of the music. So your people, and then after you do what you do to me, your people and my people are gonna go to war. So if y'all hurt me, my people are gonna hurt your people. That's why it's gonna be a short laugh. So if y'all are offended by these truths that I'm spitting here, you're lucky me no call your name. If y'all are offended by these truths that I'm spitting here on this podcast, and y'all want to be so offended that y'all gonna be flinging magic at me to hurt me or do something to my voice or some stupid shit like that, just know that that is gonna spark a war between your governors and my elders. Because I got human resources too. As usual, the people stand up for me. So, cleaner music. We got reinstate the musician female. Government representative or agent freelance. That would be me. We got vaccine against illegal activity. I'll be protected against your illegal activity. Your illegal activity being fighting against me. The truth hurts, but it's not an offense. And if anything happened to me, I'm going to come back and I'm going to call your names big and brawling. So my elders going to come after you and I'm going to come and make every one of your fans know I was talking about you. You ain't. Shit is manure. You're nothing much to look at and to marvel at. I'm gonna let your friends and your managers and your fans know. And your children know. And your husbands know. You're trash. And that's why you're afraid of me. Because you refuse to practice. You refuse to keep upgrading yourself. No matter what the fuck you're going through, you don't have no reason, because y'all know what y'all be putting me through, you and your people. And still I don't quit, so what's your excuse? Y'all have free reign to move around in this society. I don't. Y'all don't have people going around talking shit about you, making people hate you for no fucking reason. Y'all don't have the government trying to fuck up your life and fuck up your health and fuck up your mind all day, every bumbleclot day. So for me to keep up my thing to the point where you're scared of my abilities, what is your reason? What is your reason for not upgrading yourself? Y'all don't go through more than me. Y'all have friends. Y'all have family. Y'all have passports. Y'all have money. Y'all have fans. Y'all have access to the public. The public has access to you. What is your excuse? Y'all got access to studios. Y'all got money to buy your own shit. What is your excuse for not upgrading your skills? Dumb bitch. And then when you see me rise a little bit further up the ladder, y'all want to get scared to the point where y'all gonna come and try intimidate me and think that that's supposed to be okay. Y'all know what they put me through all day, every day, for years. Yet still I rise. What's your excuse for not growing anymore? Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna. What is your excuse for not growing anymore? Y'all know what y'all and them do to me on a regular basis. And yet still I push through all of that. And I make something of myself. And I keep my head together. To the point where y'all are afraid of my abilities. And And yet we have a secret society of thousands working against me all day, every day. If I can do it, you can do it. You don't have to be afraid of me and my throne, because I don't want yours. Like I said, I look down on y'all. Y'all ain't gonna do to me what y'all did to Aaliyah. So y'all better prepare yourself for when I do arrive in that industry. And I don't need Wayne for me to get my foot in there, because they've been wanted me. I was the one who turned down the industry, because they were giving me a trashy contract. I wasn't desperate to be famous and rich like y'all. I turned down the industry. They wanted me. From probably about 2006 or 2007, something like that. They've had their eye on me, and so have you. I'm a survivor. Yeah, that was about me. But I'm not on this you on the internet. Yes, I am. So nice try. Casting spells, thinking that I'm supposed to see you in such high esteem that I'm supposed to listen to what the fuck you're saying. Y'all wish. Because I'm a star too. I've always known I was a star. I don't hold nobody as being higher than me unless you're God. There's God and then there's me. That's my hierarchy. I don't care how gifted you are. And clearly y'all ain't that gifted. You certainly don't see yourself as being that gifted, or else you wouldn't be worried about somebody else's gifts to the point where you want to take their life just so you can't be caught up in, I wouldn't even say competition, because ain't nobody competing with you. But it's natural to compare. We got all these new singers in the fucking industry who can't sing. Y'all are despicable. And then all y'all want to sound like each other. Your wells are so dry you can't even come up with your own creativity. I saw that gym collection from Beyonce. When I saw Beyonce's gym collection, I was like, oh my in God. That is a complete disappointment. You look like that in your videos and you make a gym collection. Gym clothes collection. And you make it look like that. Where's the color? Even my little shirt them that I got here look better than that. Where is your signature on these clothes so that when people look at it, they can say, yeah, this is Beyonce. People supposed to be able to look at it one time and know, say that's Beyonce energy. I mean, you are fake. What is that about? What happened there? And y'all can't deny. Y'all have seen Beyonce's gym collection. If you haven't seen it, you should go and look it up. It came out years ago. I don't keep up to date, so I don't know if more came out since then. But when I saw that shit, I was so disappointed. I was like, Beyonce? You got an opportunity to make a whole gym wear clothing line, and this is what you come up with? And you dress like that on stage, and you have all these designers around you, and this is what you choose to come out with? That don't even make no sense, bro. Something terribly wrong with that picture. Those two energies don't go together. It's either somebody lied and said that gym wear collection belonged to Beyonce, or Beyonce herself is a fake and she don't have no kind of creative juice whatsoever. And I refuse to believe that Beyonce don't have no kind of creative juice whatsoever. So how you sit there and allow people to put your name on that boring shit? Where's the color? You got me looking so crazy right now. Did you see the outfits from that video? That video alone, you could have taken inspiration from that video there alone and your wardrobe and make a whole clothing line. It's not hard. That was bad for your image as one of your fans. When I heard about Beyonce gym collection, I was like, oh my God. I couldn't wait to see it. And when I saw it, it was just like, wah, wah, wah. All y'all who are Beyonce fans, like me, y'all know I'm not lying. The truth shall set us free. Where's the pizzazz? I'm supposed to step into the gym in my Beyonce gym wear and people supposed to don't know, say I'm repping Beyonce. See, y'all want to hate me, but y'all don't even know that I'm one of the best things that ever happened to your life. Because when y'all ain't jacking my swag, I'm talking to y'all like a big sister or a business consultant. I upgrade you. If y'all will stop being angry and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Am I wrong for telling you to go practice? Why are you singing for Barack Obama's inauguration and you're lip singing? You got toes here, there, and every fucking where. You're supposed to have a lot of natural practice at singing. There shouldn't be a need for you to lip sing. What happened to you? And if you're around people who are abusing you, like maybe a husband or something, where's your manager? Me as a manager, I wouldn't allow nobody that's abusing my... Let's see, you got manager. What do you call people who are being managed? My artists. I wouldn't allow anybody that's abusing my artist to come around. I would have to play security guard as well as manager, because you are my bread and butter. I have to make sure that you're all right. I don't give a fuck if you love him or her, whoever it is. Nobody's supposed to be abusing you, overworking you. There's supposed to be no reason, unless you were ill, for you to be lip singing at such an important event. Y'all have made the world sour in so many ways, bruv. Y'all are the living dead. And I'm not just talking about you, Beyonce, and Rihanna, and Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj, how come you don't sing more? Pills and potions, I'm overdosing. See, that's the kind of fuckery lyrics that you put out, but the vocals were great. How come you don't sing more? Because you want to be a bad girl. You want to be a bad girl, or you want to make this money? I didn't even know you could sing. The first time I heard that shit, I was like, ah. Sound good. I'm a Nicki Minaj fan too. But the truth will set us free. Y'all don't have to be afraid of me. Y'all need to pay attention to yourselves. The fuck? Y'all already sitting at the top. But y'all want to be secret gangsters and shit. Y'all want to be gangsters first and musicians second. Y'all want to be secret government operatives first and musicians second. Secret government operatives / gangsters first and then musicians second. Your priorities are fucked up. Nicki. Did y'all know that Nicki is one of the government operatives that's been put in charge of my downfall? Y'all should check the readings in my playlist. Talking about, I even did one with her face big and broad on the bumbleclad thumbnail. Her name used to pop up often saying that she's fucking with me. Or helping people to fuck with me. She's working through my family and through other people to fuck with me. That's what Nicki wanna be. Nicki wanna be a secret agent / gangster. Instead of being a fucking musician. That's why y'all are fucking up. That's why y'all are afraid of me. Y'all ain't got no talent no more because y'all ain't paying attention to your talent. Rihanna. You've been on my case for years now. And I told you, don't compare yourself with me because if I come into the industry, I'm not just going to be a singer, I'm going to be your boss. I will not just be a singer like you, bitch. I will be your boss. Because I have that type of brain to be able to manage. Call shots that actually work. Bring in that money. Give the fans what they love. So they could give us what we work for. The industry has been using you, or the secret society been using you, pushing you up in my face with your ASAP Rocky like I'm supposed to be jealous. Bitch, I know y'all only look good on paper. Y'all only look good on camera. Behind the scenes, he's probably beating your ass. I definitely know that he must be cheating on you because those men don't have no kind of self-restraint when it comes to their sexual life. When it comes to their lust, they don't have no kind of self-restraint whatsoever. So I know you don't have a faithful man and you keep making baby after baby after baby after baby for that man. That's meant to make me jealous too because they know that I want a baby. So the secret society is using you with your pregnant belly in my face every minute. Up and down my timeline. Like that's supposed to make me jealous. Bitch, I already did that. Been there, done that, done a great job. And now I'm happy for my freedom. I'll wait for my next baby. I'm not in a rush. And I don't do 2, 3, 4, 5 babies at one time because I need time for myself and for other endeavors. One baby at a time is enough for me. So I could give that child my undivided attention. You're not making me jealous. I am not jealous of you with your 3 or 4 or 5 picnic that you have to run around behind. Or the maids that you have to hire to raise your children. And then when they're sick and they prefer the maid more than you because they see the maid or the babysitter more than you, you want to be jealous. You feel insulted. How come your child you had in your womb for 9 months, had such a hard labor, and now they're sick and they're calling for the babysitter? That's because the babysitter raised them. When they're hungry, it's the babysitter. When they're lonely, it's the babysitter. If they're crying, it's the babysitter. Because you can't manage all them children by yourself. You're not making me jealous. Y'all are just being ridiculous. Y'all are fucking up your lives trying to fuck up mine. Oh my God. So that's what I have to say about y'all for now. I'm glad to be able to call your name and make the people that know exactly who I'm talking to and who I'm talking about. I'm glad to not have to keep it a secret anymore. I guess God wanted it to come out. Yeah. Because I had conversations with y'all otherwise and told y'all to leave me alone and shit. But God said, okay, you don't want to do anything to them, but I got something to say to them. Thank you very much. So this was a message from God through me, and also by extension from me. For all your fans and them to know whatever information we shared here today. They need to know who y'all are for real. They need to know who they're idolizing for real. I guess that's why they're reading about idols came out not too long ago saying that you need to know what you want to follow from these people. There's nothing wrong with loving and being a fan of someone, but you need to know what bits of their personality you need to leave them with by themselves. We need to use our own minds to direct our own life. If we want to take a little page out your book, that's fine. But we're not supposed to be mimicking you like that. You know, because all of your ways are not good ways. Nobody's ways are all good ways. That includes me. So anybody out there who's a fan of mine, I'll tell you the same thing about me. Mimic my good ways, not my bad ones. Because I could be a little bit weird sometimes, and if you do that shit in public, they're gonna say you're cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. You understand? So yeah, you might think I'm funny or whatever, or entertaining or something, but if you do that shit in a real life, shit, I could do it because I'm on the stage, I'm on the video. I don't really act like that in a real life, except for inside my house. If I was to go outside to the shop or something, I'd bring out that part of my personality just a little bit. You understand? Because people take me for an idiot. See, y'all get it. Because I'm on here, y'all have gotten a chance to know me, so I could be cuckoo if I want to. And you don't see me as cuckoo because it's just, that's her. You know? But if I was to do that shit around the people in the shop and just out on the road, they'll be thinking, oh shit, what's wrong with her? Yeah. So don't just follow those that you like, even if it's your mother or your father that you idolize. Don't just follow their ways without thinking first. Okay, you might think it's cool, but it could also be havoc wreaking. Okay, make your life more difficult than you want it to be, right? Like if you see one of your favorite celebrities having baby after baby after baby after baby after baby. Yeah, that shit look cool. She or he may dress them up and they all look nice, but babies, they require a lot more than just making them look nice. They're very demanding of your emotional energy, okay? Your time, your attention, especially when they start walking and they go around touching everything and want to stick things in the electrical sockets and put things in their mouth that could go and stick in their throat, or if they get sick at night and they're up crying all night, they don't show you that part. They don't show you when it's hard for them to find money to feed all these children or keep a roof over their head. Okay, they're not going to show you the ugly part. So don't glamorize these things and think that all is going to be well every day, because if she can do it, you can do it. She can't even do it, or he can't even do it. All them male celebrities that have children upon children upon children upon children, these motherfuckers ain't happy. If they're happy, is because they have not come to the consciousness of what damage they are doing to these little beings. If you're going to have a child, you need to be present for that child. And you need to have good ways to teach that child, that child can take with them throughout their life's journey. It's not okay for you to just have children here, there, and every fucking where, and then you leave them with one parent while you're off making more. It's not okay. A child has two parents for a reason. Okay? It's not all the time you want to be around mommy and mommy's personality. It's not all the time you want to be around daddy and daddy's personality. Sometimes it takes the two energies clashing for them to find a middle path so that they all three of them can get on the right path. Life is very complex. Don't just jump into things. All your celebrity people that you adore, that you see them drinking this thing they call lean, and they're taking drugs like Molly and Percocet and all that shit. Do not glamorize these things and think that it's all fine and dandy. You don't see when they overdose. You don't see the effect that it has on some people because it's a chemical. If a chemical is mixed with certain other chemical that's in your body, the way it affects them may not be the same way that it affects you. Stop damaging yourself. Stop hurting yourself following after your favorite celebrities. Use your own mind. Pave your own path. Know what to follow and know what to leave. Don't glamorize evil because they're glamorizing evil. Because although they're glamorizing evil, my life is better than theirs. And they got more money than me. They got more friends than me. They have freedom to roam. Ain't nobody trying to get into their apartment to sabotage anything. And yet still my life is happier, more peaceful, more respectable. They are jealous of my life. And yet they're on demon time. They glamorize and glorify demon time. If that life was so good, then how come I got more joy than you? How come I got more protection than you? How come I got more power than you? They're leading y'all astray. I don't know if they're doing it deliberately or if it's the industry that they work for that's giving them the shit to say. But they're leading y'all astray. And y'all need to know where to draw the line. I'm a fan of all of them, but I'm not going to do what the fuck they say. I'm not going to do everything. I'm going to pick the sense from the nonsense, just like if I'm reading my Bible. I'm going to pick the sense from the nonsense. You see me? Know what to take and know what to leave. Because you're constructing your own future by the choices that you make. Don't wake up tomorrow in a bad situation and say, I was following, when I was younger, I was listening to this and that, and they used to sing about this and that, and that's why I was doing it. And now look at me today. It damaged my liver. It damaged my kidneys. Don't be that person. Today I have so many children, I can't even take care of them. Don't be that person. You have an opportunity now to stop yourself from walking a path that's going to create a bad future for yourself. Be responsible about your life now so that you create a good life in the future. How many elders today can look back at some wayward lifestyle that they mimicked from their idols that they wish they didn't? You need to find their podcast. There are people out there talking about these things. And the music and whatnot, it's gotten worse than what it was back then. So those who are following the wayward music now, in the future, it's going to be even crazier. How many people have contracted STDs by being promiscuous, just having sex all willy-nilly? That shit sound good in music. In a real life, it's a different vibe. They're not going to tell you about the STDs. See, my tunes will tell you about the STDs that you can catch. I'll bring your ass back to reality. Because if you're going to be having sex with a whole bunch of people, the chances of you getting an STD rises significantly. I mean, if you're having sex with one wrong person, your possibility of contracting an STD, that's bad too. But you have to make sure that the one person you are dealing with, they're not promiscuous. Because even though you are not promiscuous, if your partner that you're having sex with is promiscuous, they can pick up something and bring it to you. So it's not enough for you to not live a wayward sex life, but you have to make sure that the person that you join yourself to sexually, they're also not living a wayward sex life. Do you see how that works? That shit sound good in music. You can sing it to the top of your lungs, but living it bring a lot of regrets. People can be out there with babies that belong to you that you don't even know you have. I like how men love young women. You can meet up on your own daughter someday, thinking, oh, I got myself a nice young thing. When you look, it's your child. You're fucking your own daughter. I know some of y'all not gonna care, but y'all are not my responsibility. I'm here for the ones who will care. The ones who find that to be disgusting and an abomination. If you don't want to create this type of future for yourself, then you need to make sure you're making good decisions now. That's what my music would sound like, because people need to hear this. And I would make that shit sound cool. So it's easier. Palatable. And that's why y'all are scared of me. That's why even your bosses are scared of me. That's why they want to take me out so bad. They don't even want me to launch. But it's cool. I'm not in a rush. Y'all got time. Because I get to speak my piece on my podcasts anyway. So those who have an ear to hear, they can get the message. Although I'm not putting it in a rhyme and putting it to a beat, the message is the same. We need to grab the reins of our future. Stop allowing our futures to be constructed just all willy-nilly. Stop allowing your future to be made for you. You can make your future. By making good choices, the universe will do the rest. But you have to start the ball rolling by making good choices for yourself. And God and the universe, karma, everything will kick in and conspire to bless you. Because they see how hard you work. They see how many times you exercise self-restraint. They see how hard you search for the right answer so you can make the right decision. So you can create a better future, a good future for yourself and those who will be affiliated with you in the future. Because our lives don't only affect us, it affects everybody around us. It affects our friends, our children, our parents, our co-workers. We're not just doing it for ourselves. And if we put in the effort that it takes to make respectable, responsible, adult-like decisions for ourselves, the universe itself will conspire to make sure that you get your reward in the future. That's how life works. That's our social status. You make good decisions, you're going to have good results in the future. You make bad decisions, Don't be mad when you're reaping those bad results in the future. You did the shit. You remember? And you had fun doing the shit. But there's a saying where I come from, what sweeter ram goat mouth gonna runny belly. So you may have felt good when you were eating it, when you were doing whatever you were doing, but the consequences after it, the time passed, the consequences of it, you don't like the consequences. You shouldn't eat it. Not everything that tastes nice need to be licked or chewed and swallowed. You have a brain to think. Use this one, not this one. This one is not very bright. This head is not very bright. He's an idiot. The head that you have down here is a bumbleclot fool. He's a fool. She is a fool too. Stop allowing them to dictate your future. Stop allowing your lusts to dictate your future. Or allow your lust to dictate your future if you want to, because that's not going to be my story. That's going to be your story. We have spoken. You can listen to us or you can ignore every fucking thing we just said and keep on living however you live in, even if you know it's a bad way for you to live. It's your life. You're writing your own story. One thing, it will make for great drama. If you're living a wayward life, it'll make some great drama movies. Me, I'm living an intelligent life. So mine would be more documentary type stuff. And movies of healing. It'll be a new genre. Yeah, my life will create a whole new genre of movie watching. We don't need to be dramatic. We need to know how the fuck to be sensible. That's what my movies would be like. Shit, life's challenges and how the fuck to get out of them. How the fuck to overcome them bitches. That's what my genre of movies would be like if I was to write a movie on my life. Or write productions based on my life. Because they call my life boring. Because I make good decisions. I don't get into trouble like that. So they try and make something for me. Or else my life would be like, oh. Life is hard enough, bruv. I don't need to make more difficulty for myself. The fuck I look like? I got enough problems. So the least I could do is lighten my load by making some good motherfucking decisions. I don't want to wake up and be cry or be miserable in my own mind and my own skin. I want to wake up and live a life where I can't live with myself. That is destructive. That's self-destructive. Fools do that. My mama didn't make no fool, and I'm not talking about my earthly mama. I'm talking about my heavenly mama. And my heavenly papa. They didn't make no goddamn fool. I don't know if yours did, but mine didn't. Y'all saw when I was doing that stupid singing, and God was like, I'm not even gonna claim you. God said you need to step up your standards for me to claim you. Right now, you are not my child. God told me straight, bro. My singing need a doctor. Y'all saw that reading. Some of y'all, anyway. Those of you who saw that reading, you know what I'm talking about. God was like, I'm not claiming you right now. You're making stupid decisions. You are not my child. You need to get your shit together. Okay? Because I, the Lord, I'm great. And I only make greatness, so I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're not a reflection of me right now. You don't need to tell me twice, Most High. Roger that. So I make good decisions. So I could be a reflection of my mother and father in heaven. And who don't like it, suck on my chocolate salted balls. Shit, I'm a goody two shoes and proud. So fuck off. Until next time, my lovelies. To all my Nephilims in the house, say woo 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 woo. Yeah. Until next time. Bye bye. So wait. To Rihanna and Beyonce and Nicki Minaj, although y'all are bitches, right? To me. Y'all are being bitches to me. I'm still a fan of your music. I'm still gonna listen to your music. You need to get your shit together. And stop acting like a pussy. God gave you a gift for a reason. Use it or you lose it. And when you see me exercising mine, don't even try interfere with me because I've spoken to you. I tried to lift you up. I didn't try to bring you down. If the truth fucking hurt you, that's because you created that circumstance for me to be able to have that kind of thing to say about you. I didn't come on here and talk lies about you to make you feel bad about yourself. If you don't like the life you're living, change it. Y'all need to stop being afraid of the system that y'all live under and find your sovereignty and take your power back. And stop being jealous of me doing so. It don't matter what they want to take away from you, as long as you get close to your God and you get on the path that God has paved for you, you'll be all right. So if that means coming out the spotlight for a while or living a life of poverty, you know what that's going to cause if you have to come down from your high place? If you live a different life, you experience different experiences, thereby giving you a lot more to say and sing about. And if you want to write movies, because I've seen Beyonce in a few movies or whatever, you're only going to expand yourself. But when you stay in the same environment with the same people, doing the same things, ignoring the same things that you probably shouldn't be ignoring, like your talent, you're going to get the same thing that you've always gotten. And that's the way your life is. That's why your life is monotonous. And those of you who are involved in child trafficking, you're only involved in child trafficking because you're trying to live up to a lifestyle that you cannot afford. I'm not going to call no names right now with that one. So y'all need to think about what y'all are doing with your life and the direction that your life is going in, because it's not good. The decisions you make today is going to determine what your life look like tomorrow. And I don't care if your fans come at me. I'm your fucking fan too. And I would like to see and enjoy more good productions from you, all of you, whether you like me or not. That's irrelevant. That's personal. Business-wise, I want to see y'all doing your thing. Stop being boring, stop being monotonous, and stop allowing people to direct your future. You know who you are and what you got to offer to the world. Stop making people make you into who you are not. Beyonce, how come you don't rap more? I haven't listened to you since Lemonade. I really stopped listening to all music because I don't want to listen to music because I feel like the music industry was trying to get like free what's the word, where you give your opinion on things. It's like they wanted me to be a critic. They want to know what I think about things, so they'll come into my dream or they'll put a song or something just randomly on a commercial I'm listening to a whole song on a commercial because it's like somebody's probably looking to find out, well, what I think about it. I'm not giving y'all that energy. I'm gonna sit outside of the music industry and I'm gonna watch the whole shit crumble to the ground if y'all don't want to respect me and put me in my rightful position. I will watch that shit burn all the way to the ground if y'all are not going to publicly respect me and give me my credit. I don't want to hear no new music. I don't give a fuck if y'all are going up or if y'all are going down. I don't care. So I stopped listening to new music. I don't listen to nobody's new music unless it come on by accident. Or if Malika's listening to it at the time when I'm around. Otherwise to that, I skip over every fucking body's new music. Fuck that shit. I don't even want to hear it. Y'all ain't getting no free information out of me because I know my opinion matters because y'all know I have a vision. I have the vision. And those who are in the power seats, they want it because they don't know which way to go. That's why they're doing all that stupid shit trying to revive the industry and it's still dead. So instead of working on the industry, they're trying to work on the prison system and the fucking medical system so that they can make some money from somewhere. So if they put their stupid musicians up there singing the fuckery, then they'll make more prisoners or they'll make more STD cases or more psychologically broken people so that they'll make money from other areas that they're invested in. Because the music industry people, I'm sure that they're invested in the prisons, they're invested in the psychological industry, and they're invested in the medical industry. Okay, so they're trying to use whatever intelligence they do have to try and make money, not giving a fuck about those who actually make music, because they never did in the first place. They never cared about y'all, or else they wouldn't treat y'all the way that they treat y'all. So I'm not offering any of my intelligence or my vision to that industry. Y'all are gonna put me in my rightful place at any cost. God has been showing me a seat in my mind's eye. There's a seat somewhere with my name on it. I want what is mine. Or else I'm gonna watch this whole bitch crash and burn and not offer one bit of my intelligence or my vision. Fall. If you want to be so stubborn and so out of order to keep me out of a spot that rightfully belonged to me, and then y'all be coming in my dreams trying to extract information from me subconsciously because you know I belong there. You know I have the vision. You know I can revive the music industry. You know. And what I don't know, y'all know that I have the tools and the connections to know. But y'all insist on keeping me out. No problem, I'm staying out. And I'm staying away from hearing the bullshit, so I don't even know what the fuck is going on out there. So y'all can't get no information from me, period. I'm not there. I'm not there. Since you don't want me in my seat, I will stay away from the whole thing. Boss bitch, signing out.